Happy Friday, everyone, and welcome back. It's been a cloudy day today with the front that came through. Great Falls, there's a little bit of clouds in the sky. You could see there before the camera decided not to work. We're sitting at 45 degrees right now in the Electric City, and in the capital city just slightly warmer at 50 degrees, and you can see the clouds kind of starting to break up there, so getting a little bit of sunshine before the sun sets on us. Most areas are in the upper 40s and 50s right now, but overnight tonight we are looking at temperatures around the freezing point. So if you have any plants outside, you might want to take precautions with those because it's going to be just around freezing, potentially a little bit of frost tonight. You can see a little bit of moisture to our north in Alberta that is kind of just making its way across the border up near Havre. There's a little bit of rainfall near Havre, but the big changes aren't going to come here for until tomorrow. We're looking at a little bit of a break for right now for most folks in Montana, but more rain and snow coming tomorrow. So there is a winter weather advisory due to that snow coming our way. This is for areas above 4,500 feet. So mountain passes are really mainly what's going to be affected by this winter weather coming our way. Slippery mountain passes and those areas could see 1 to 3 inches of snow, so it is going to be a little bit slippery out there tomorrow. This starts very early tomorrow morning, around 6 a.m. for most of these areas that are affected by the winter weather advisory. And just west of the divide, there is also a wind advisory. This doesn't go into effect until later tomorrow afternoon, but that will go all the way through the evening hours until midnight tomorrow. So if you're going to be out of town in that area for the weekend, it's going to be pretty windy in that area, so just keep that in mind. Now for tonight, things are going to be pretty quiet for the most part. Overnight tonight, not much in the way of rainfall, but early tomorrow morning, that rain and snow in the higher elevations above 4,500 feet, that is going to be starting off the Rocky Mountain front, and then as the morning goes on, north central Montana will start to get some rainfall in the afternoon. Great Falls and Helena will start to see that rainfall in the lower elevations. Saturday is going to be a pretty rainy day, and then Sunday we have another kind of front coming through off the Pacific Ocean. You can see that band of moisture moving into southwestern Montana. That will continue to move through Montana, and you can see a lot more behind it as well. That will continue through the day on Sunday. So it's going to be a pretty wet weekend all the way Saturday afternoon through Sunday. Most of the day on Sunday we're going to be looking at rainfall in the lower elevations and snow in the higher elevations. So if you have plans to be outside this weekend, dress accordingly because it is going to be pretty wet out there. Now, most of the snowfall will be on the Rocky Mountain front, on the near Glacier National Park in that area of the state. In central Montana, a little bit of snowfall as well, but that is going to be just in the higher elevations. We're not looking at any lower elevation snow just yet. We're heading into that season, but not quite yet. Overnight tonight, as I mentioned, temperatures are going to be hovering just around the freezing point, maybe a couple of degrees above or below, but probably going to be some frost overnight tonight heading into the weekend. So if you have plants, take care with those. Tomorrow we are going to be relatively chilly. It's not going to be freezing, but it is going to be kind of chilly out there, and the winter weather advisory is in effect from 6 a.m. tomorrow all the way through the evening hours. Sunday is going to be another chilly and wet day. Going to be kind of not the best day to be outside on Sunday, but then Monday we're looking at things clearing up for the beginning of the work week and the first day of October. It's going to be back in a more comfortable range with the temperatures in the 60s for Monday. Tuesday we're looking at some more rain and potentially a mix of rain and snow heading into the middle of next week. We have more of a chance of rain and snow for Wednesday, but we'll keep you posted on that as that gets a little bit closer. Just the big thing to keep in mind for this weekend is it is going to be kind of wet out there, so if you have plans outside or if you're heading out of town, it's going to be slippery on the roads. Andy, be careful out there. I know you're going to be outside this weekend, right?
Yep, and thank you for the heads up.
Yeah.
Appreciate it, Katie. Thanks for that.